they get the fuck out of the fucking room. There's absolutely no reason for you to be here if you can't even complete a task. So it puts an ultimatum. It's a large expectation.
The other move is to just tell them that you're putting the fence on the other side of the two of you, right? Just be like, okay, look, I know you think the tennis net's between me and you. It's not. Me and you on the same side of the net. The net's over here, right? Then once you audibly establish those boundaries, then now they're like, our energy's on the same side, but your energy's bigger, right? So it becomes the overwhelming consensus for collective energy. Okay, look, people don't think I know the episode's on. I know the show's on, guys. Welcome to Coffee and Bonghits. Yo, my man Dirty is in the house, kinda. Oh, say hi to the nice people.
Hey.
Okay, man, I'll talk to you in an hour, G.
All right,
bet. Hey, this is Coffee and Bonghits. I'm Jesse Sponberg, the king of multitasking, and you are watching Rajim, the Black Bishop with mute on. Let me fix that. Hold on. Let's go.
I don't got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep the alcohol. I know that about the bar. All of my niggas is savages. Meet up the poets with scavengers. I know that the fly got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the match it like Merlin. And the balls like a Laker, Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat up out the bag. I can nigga it and let the dick outside. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decadent creamery everywhere. I represent me as a love affair. Smelling the trees, it's a buzzing here. Carry down with the team if you want prepared. Hey, this is my style. I do with the this in my attention. Hey, the car going wild. So I guess I'ma keep on spitting. Nigga, I borrow your style. But you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'm making retire no pension. I just get the bread at the food. Apply sandwich spread and make it smooth. A movement gon' move, that's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never been scared, you ain't prepared. I ain't sorry. Your breathing clearly walk the ass up the hill. I ain't sorry. Now that you think I ran out with your bit. I ain't sorry. You tripping cause you think I stole you your rip. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry not sorry. I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry. Give no fucks about your ass, my nigga. I ain't sorry. You gotta nigga choose. Keep it popping like a tool. Or your bitch pussy
damn. Okay, if we already went that far, we might as well do this.
And I come for the deals, collect the cartel in the building still. They're popping the pills, I your girl how it feel with
me. Oh, no. Welcome to Coffee and Bonghits with Jesse. I am Jesse. I think everybody can hear me. I think. Whoa. I think everything can hear me. I want to show you guys something cool. We watched a little bit the other day. Good morning, everybody. I'll see who's in the house in a second.
And when we do docking, there will be
look.
portions of this. There will
oh
be
shit!
A soft capture,
look.
by a hard capture. The soft capture will be a soft capture ring that basically just connects the Crew Dragon to the space station to enable the hard capture, which will be 12 hooks that will attach Dragon to the station.
Yo, make sure you get your SpaceX merch. That is so dope. Everybody's pushing merch. SpaceX ain't the only ones with merch though. Make sure you go check out the designs. Look, we got merch at the bottom of the screen. All right, let me just push my shit real quick. Off to the 5. I gotta send my stuff out.
Australia, and should cross over the Terminator line into the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
Into an orbital night.
Blam. Let me turn this off now. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that down. Yo, what's up, everybody? Who's in the house this morning? Jimbo, my man. Jimbo's Beats in the house. Erica, Sarah, Dirty, Fienda's in the house. ADM's in the house. What's up, OG player? Anthony's in the house. Miss Bones Jones is in the house. I had this shocking announcement on the internet the other day. Blew somebody's brain away. What's up, Jesse Blackwood? I see you. Yo, so let me just jump in real quick. and give you guys a tiny update on my life. And then we will get into the news. We'll get into my news, not your news. Okay, my news is that the Kudokan is doing really well, and we're looking forward to making a big splash in Miami in June. So if you have connections in Miami, or if you have friends in Miami, or if you want to go to Miami, then you should reach out to somebody at kudokan.io. Don't hit me up directly. No, I'm kidding. If you're trying to go to Miami, hit me up directly and we'll work it out. We're trying to do like Hands Across America, but like Hands Across the Beach. We'll go all the way across the ocean, all the way from Florida, all the way to Europe. So I know that means that most of you guys are going to die because you'll be underwater. But the good news is maybe a shark will eat you before you drown, and then that would be dope shit, right? Eaten by a shark. You know what would suck is to get half eaten by a shark. Well, if it ate your legs, and then you still had to just paddle all the way back with just your arms. Oh my God, my arms get so tired. Did I ever tell you guys about when I went surfing? I think I told you guys I was going to go surfing. Or I think I told you guys I was going to tell you about when I went surfing, and then I don't think I actually told you guys about when I went surfing. It was cool. Out of Haystack Rock. I'm not good at it, though. I'm a lot better at inventing missions and making plans and building machines and drawing up blueprints and executing a master planner. So there's a giant conference for Bitcoin, but they don't like coins that aren't Bitcoin. But we still needed to do a thing. So we're going to try to throw like a counter event, counter to the nerd party with the cool kids. So that's how we do it like this. We just say, move, get out the way. Wow. Okay, hopefully you're watching this on Urban Survivor, man, too, by the way. Like you might have stumbled upon it on Facebook, but hopefully you're watching it on urbansurvivorman.com. Why should you be doing that? Oh, that's easy. Because it's the home of the Aloha Wall Walker logo, which everybody knows the Aloha Wall Walker is the best silhouette logo in the entire silhouette logo industrial complex. And you can always find them at urbansurvivorman.com. urbansurvivorman.com. Is there a better silhouette logo in the business? Tell them, Deke. No. There isn't. No matter where you see it. It's all over the country, all over the world. Boom. The Aloha Wall Walker. That's us. So that's where you should be watching the show. Right, Momo? Tell them. That's the place to be. Okay, also tonight, Joe Biden. We're going to give everybody 2 years of community college. If you can do 100 push-ups, check. And remember, I'm now Team Joe Biden. I think I can confidently say that I'm Team Joe Biden. Is everything perfect yet? No. Does it seem like he's sincerely working to make everything perfect? Yes. Has he done some incredible shit that I absolutely did not expect he would do? Yes. Like, holy shit, I didn't like Joe Biden. I just hated Donald Trump. But now I like Joe Biden. Sips tea. Now, shout out to the people right now that had a bad response to me saying I like Joe Biden. Oh, man, what the? Shut the fuck up. Fool, I steal bridges. I was shutting down municipal buildings before it was fashionable. I shut down City Hall before I ordered a pizza, and the cops told the pizza guy he couldn't bring my pizza to me. Well, I was locked in the rotunda at City Hall. So if I tell you I like Joe Biden, that does not diminish my street cred. That means that I'm a functioning, thinking adult. I'm not like one of these people that's like, fucked up police, and then calls them and is like, help, or gets punched in the face and then asks the cop why you didn't help him. I'm consistent. If you're working to make the world a better place, I could support that. Yo, shit, just Sean's in the house. Player, are you going to Miami with us or what? Are you going to Miami with us or what? Hey, what's up, Brandon Barrett? I see you, player. Hey, we got some real nice people in the house today. Nick Joyride, good road. Just had a birthday yesterday. Happy 4 years old. Hey, somebody's bugging me. I hope it's my stock tips. Yeah, so look, we're just going to throw a gorilla party. We're just going to go there deep, rocking merch, get our own venue, probably bring Ashanti with his microphone and speaker, and then we'll just go turn it out to the nerds, right? Because there's one thing I know for sure is nerds will break bread to be cool. So if I just sit out in front and just rap about Bitcoin all day, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy's great. They're going to be throwing virtual coins into my virtual guitar case. Here you go. You'll see it. That was a dumbass joke. My bad. You can't. Not all my jokes are good. Not everyone. Did you like it, Momo? Fuck yeah, it's cool. All right, so if Momo is down with it, then it's what? The bomb. All right, guys, don't forget every day at 10:35, I play hip-hop for your asses. Hip-hop for your asses. And I figured out a way around the copyright problems so I can bring you whatever the fuck you want. Today, I'm really going to try to find us some black sheep because I'm really feeling my inner Drez right now, right? I know you wanna, you know you wanna. I know you wanna, you know you wanna. I know you wanna, you know you wanna. Give me the finger. I know you wanna, you know you wanna. I know, because you're like, Jesse, why would you go to Miami and throw a giant party to battle against billionaires? Like, who the fuck you think you are? I know you wanna, you know you wanna. I know you wanna, you know you wanna. I'm Drez from the Black Sheep giving you play. So yeah, man, I try to tell you guys, like 2 years ago, I broke the matrix. When people are like, isn't it expensive to live in Hawaii? Like, I guess, yeah. if you exist as a third dimensional weirdo that just trudges. Like, if you scuff your feet when you walk, bro, you're a freaking flatlander. I'm trying to hang out with stardust sprinkled people, right? Even if you are poor, like in your pocket, don't act poor. Don't act poor, right? But look, I broke the matrix to the point where now I can take that energy and I can infuse it into a talisman. And you're like, Jesse, bullshit. I try to tell you. What do you think I moved to the jungle for? What do you think I was living in the jungle for? Besides trying to find the Stargate and steal a UFO. At 19.5 degrees, which is, if you take, you guys aren't ready for all this. You take two pyramids and put them upside down. that line at the bottom where they cross, and there's a line at the top of the cross, right? So it's 19.5. That happens to be the location of Rooster Island on Hawaii. There's so many levels to this. Do you guys even know that there's a giant chunk of another planet that's smashed into the Earth, but it's still stuck inside the Earth? You'll never guess where it is. It's under Hawaii. So what if I told you that I figured out how to you understand the difference between qualify and quantify, right? There's qualify, there's quantify. Qualify means I could tell you some shit. I could give you every reason. I could write a song about it. No numbers. Qualify means you can put a number on it. So what if I told you I cracked that talisman and we broke it into 1 billion fractured chunks, and that everybody can own those fractured chunks of the Kudokan? Google the shit. Google the shit. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is trying to steal the moon. That's why we got to stop him. So when I used to sit in like in the ocean, like or under a palm tree or on a hammock or something, right? And I'm just hanging out watching finches, staring at the ocean or whatever, I'd be like, damn, it's too bad all my friends built their houses out of sticks and built their houses out of straw. Because I don't like people sleeping on my couch. Even if my couch is made out of bricks like the rest of my house and I must exist as a third pig, I still don't like people sleeping on my couch. I don't like it. I'm like farting all night on my couch. Bro, I'm going to wake up in the morning and sit on that. Like, what are you doing, bro? Point your ass off the couch. Holy fuck. Okay, so anyways, there's a party in Miami. Broke the Matrix. Get the Kudokan, fractured, billion pieces, 4 elements, fire, water, air, and earth, right? Forged from the ocean, the sun, the sand, and the wind. What is Rooster Island? How does that factor in with the freaking chunk of another planet? And how much is that other planet worth? And is that the planet that water used to live on? I mean, what's really going on? And you're like, Jesse, how'd you break the Matrix? Motherfucker, I told you every day how to break the Matrix, man. I got sick of telling you guys. Let me remind you. Let's do this exercise right now. Climb out. Imagine your head is a Volkswagen Bug, and you're in the passenger seat because you're on autopilot, unless you're not on autopilot, right? So let's imagine you're in the passenger seat. Unbuckle. Open the door, get out, walk around the back of your head, right? Slide around, open the driver's door behind your left ear. Climb in, buckle up for safety. It's about to be a wild ride. Now you're in the driver's seat of your own life. Honk the horn, beep. Why? Because I can, bitch. It's my fucking car. It's my life. Because remember this, your brain is finite. Your mind is infinite, right? Your mind is infinite. That means your mind can jump in and out of any different brain location you want. Boom, go here. Boom, go here. Boom, go here. Now you exist inside a pet store. Inside that pet store is infinite aquariums. All those aquariums look kind of the same. Small differences. You figure out which aquarium fits the needs that you want, right? So let's say I want to go to Miami. Okay, I step the fuck out of this reality, back into the fish store. I figure out which aquarium has the plot twist where I end up in Miami. Then I re-enter the Matrix in that world that creates the reality that I want. And if you're like, that sounds super easy, but super hard. Well, that's the trick of it, right? That's why it's hard to explain to people. That's why when Jesus came back talking about my father's got many mansions, or when he tried to preach a message of reincarnation that he learned in a jungle stuff dies and grows again, so it's replenished, right? But like Jesus went back to the desert and tried to give that message. Jesus tried to give that message to people that were ashes to ashes, dust to dust, right? You die in the desert, you're gonna be picked apart and dead. There's no reincarnation. You're gonna turn to dust. because the decay factor. I didn't even smoke any weed today yet. My bad, you guys. I ain't even really, man, I'm so out of it. Like, is it Monday? Do we get to play this? Monday. What? Every day could be really Monday. Just like Dress taught me that every day is Saturday, my friend. Go to sleep, wake up. Whoops, it's Saturday again. It's fly. Getting paid to do what you want. Don't believe me? See? I know you wanna. You know you wanna. I know you wanna. You know you wanna. Boom, 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 boom. So I gotta remind people that I don't know what the fucking bong is. Oh, there's the bong. Okay, hold on. So if you see me on this show take a hit, it is brought to you by Binger Glass Designs. Binger Glass Designs, home of the fat Binger. And man, let me slide my bongers just off screen. Hold on. All right. So fat Binger. Today's fat Binger is brought to you by. Well, at least this one. It's not going to be the only one. It's brought to you by Binger Glass Designs. Binger Glass Designs is so cool that they only exist on Instagram. They don't even mess with Facebook. It's a lot like Shane McLemore toys and custom action figures. They're always kicked off Facebook, so you can find them on Etsy, eBay, or Instagram. Also, don't forget about Sick Mullet, polarized, custom UV fashion eyewear, because you don't need a mullet in your head if you got a mullet in your heart, or a pair of these Sick Mullet polarized UV custom eyewear. Also, this, kids, remember 33 Bird Plaza is not just a cool name for a human bird or a human food cart. It's actually a food cart for birds. If you're a human and we find you eating out of one of these things, we will fuck you up. Okay. Also, don't forget Essential Elements Apothecary, located in Selwood, Oregon. And you can do convenient pickup of whatever you need. Get yourself a pestle and mortar to grind the bones of your enemies, and then get yourself some incense to hide the smell of their blood, and then get yourself some sage to burn to chase away their spirit. That's the move. Okay, also, fake cracks. Fake crack brand fake cracks. Not fake cracks, right? Not just the triple fakes. So fake crack brand fake cracks are the real fake cracks, and they're the only fake cracks you should mess with. But I'm gonna let you know they'll break before you ever get a chance to wear them with long pants, which is a giant favor to you, I promise. Okay, let me go back to this song, Fat Binger, and then we'll do this, and then let me remember this, guys. We only got 2 rules on this show. No cat calls and no coughing. That means you can't be like, hey, sexy mama. You can't do that on the show. And then, do you know what a cool feeling it is to just have cheeps all around the hood just watching you through your window? Little hummingbirds fly by and just go, morning. And you're just like, yeah, morning, Mr. Hummingbird. And then everybody's just like sending you energy on a resonance, like not that crappy human energy, not that staticky, shrill in your ear, telling an old story kind of energy. Like animals have the pure resonance of the earth, right? They're tuned into the actual frequency of Mother Nature, and so when they send you energy, that shit's a whole different juju. That's like, I don't know, like doing some kind of drug that doesn't work very well, like ginseng or something. All right, hold on, let me choke this down so we can get to stuff, because I even told you Joe Biden's going to give you free college, and Rudy Giuliani not only is going to jail, but that guy is so dumb that I guarantee his electronic devices are full of evidence, because he couldn't even remember his password to his phone. He got locked out of his phone and had to call the AT&T dealer. And then one time he called a reporter on accident and video chatted a reporter on accident. And was talking to the 2 Ukrainian mobsters that are connected to the Russian collusion. So check this out. If you got a friend that's like, "Dude, what happened to the Russian collusion, Dims?" Like, what are you talking about? What happened to it? It's still here. It never went anywhere. You didn't believe it in the first place, but if you watch Coffee and Bonghits, I've been telling you. Because why? Because I pay attention to Randy Rhodes. Because Randy Rhodes is the smartest journalist in the country. All right, let me choke this down. Oh, shit. I think we're going to have problems. It burns. It burns. Must not cough. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're like, Jesse, how rude that your phone keeps going off. Like, oh. Yeah, if you cough while you're cat calling, you're the worst. If you're just like, "Hey, baby, nice booty." Yeah, you'll be a piece of crap. Okay, let me take off this banner for Beer Glass Designs, and let's get back to a little normalcy. You should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. That is definitely the move. You can also go to YouTube for the chat group. Okay, so check this out. Man, tomorrow we're going to have to probably set up the bird camp for the last day. The Turdy Tree Bird Plaza. Okay, hey, don't forget about our partners at standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. They got so much dope shit in their catalog right now. I'm pretty sure they got Drug Test Cops is up now. I got to double check and make sure. Go there. Get some shit. Use the promo code Coffee and Bonghits and get free shipping worldwide. I don't care if you live in Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Morocco, Lebanon. I don't care if you live in the ancient Mesopotamian city of Ur. I don't care if you live in the Sinai Peninsula. I don't care if you live in the Garden of Eden, which is where the 4 rivers met. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give it. Do we give a shit to Kemba Mutombo? No. Okay, it's the part of the show where I remind you, if you're listening to this in podcast form, sorry you missed the live recording. I know it's really hard, but we appreciate you when you can tune in live. So we encourage you to do that every day at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast United States. But if not, and you still listen to this on a podcast device like iTunes or I'm drawing a blank, but I do know that I won't draw a blank when I ask you if you'll leave us a 5-star review and be like, "Man, me love Jesse long time." That would be fantastic. So you can do that on Apple, iTunes, Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Ghana, Stitcher, Breaker, the TuneIn app, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Oh, I don't know, the 5 Radio XL. I think that's it. Because remember, we dropped the other syndications. So now that's it. Okay. Anyways, man, that's a lot to freaking talk about. Yeah, Brandon, I read your stuff. I'm past that thought, but I agree with you. Okay, it's time for Red Panda. That means it's the bottom of the hour. Now, this is another little secret I'm going to teach you guys. So I don't mean to teach you guys, but really, I mean, somebody taught me. So I'm going to break you guys off for free game and then just take it. That seed I planted, right? I am not giving you all the answers. I'm planting a seed. And then you need to take that seed and water it with diligence, right? Like, what the fuck did Jesse say? The moon was fake? All right, go look it up yourself, right? You can't just be like, oh, because Jesse said, because man, I smoke a lot of weed, but and I've done a lot of LSD in my day. So, and in your day, and in probably a couple other people's days, I did a lot. Okay, so if you know that Red Panda right now is trapped in a YouTube video, anything that is ever going to exist already exists because we live in like this weird closed loop environment, right? Everything is just swirling, alternate realities, alternate possibilities, just in this ball of interwoven string, right? Always moving, always fluid, always adjusting like a Rubik's cube as one move triggers another one, right? And then you live in that question: are you living where your moves are affecting other people's lives, or are other moves affecting your life, right? And then you have to live within that fluctuating, malleable reality. Yeah. So knowing that moment where Red Panda does the trick with flipping it on her head, that's a moment locked in finite time. Those people can take their infinite mind and put it in that finite brain and go back to that exact moment. Knowing that happens because there is that moment captured with everything: latitude, longitude, date, solar radiation levels, right? Oxygen, temperature, lung capacity, heart rate, perspiration levels, hair length, everything, shoe size, right? It's locked into a finite moment. But there's other ones in the future. It doesn't just go that way. I don't know which way your computer's pointing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it doesn't work that way. You step out of the library. You step into the library. You slide out of the fish tank. You slide into the fish tank. You slide over here. You slide over there. But ultimately, you exist in the fish store as the fish store employee with the ponytail, yeah? So you can just pick what aquarium you want to live in. Like, do you want to live in one where you get your face bit off? Well, live in a piranha tank. Or do you want one where you're the big fish and people feed you goldfish? Well, then live in a tank by yourself or whatever, right? Or live in a community tank. You create your own reality by deciding what reality you want to be in. If there's Oscars or piranhas or catfish in your life, just don't have them. Just slide out the aquarium. You're in the wrong tank. All right, man. I don't know how to I don't have every single thing I say is just gamey as fuck. So I don't know. I don't want to turn this into like a spiritual fucking show, but yo, I'm in the fucking man, y'all just tie your fucking wagon to me. Or Red Panda. All right, remember YouTube videos can be in the future. Red Panda. No way. Okay, this is Coffee and Bong Hits, and that was Red Panda. I'm not going to turn this into a show where we just change the lyrics to like drinking songs and shit, right? Okay. Shout out to Red Panda, man. She created the life that she wants, and that's why every day we make sure we play Red Panda. Also, here's something else you should know. Whoa. Wow, that was crazy. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This will be great. And it's short. If I'm a little late. Well, no, I guess I'm close. Remember that every day at 10:35. Yes, that's right. We branded a time. I said, what the fuck should we name it? I said, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Whatever it is. We're making a thing. So it's a thing. Hashtag 10:35 a.m. I give you music to smoke to. I give you energetic shit that comes straight from the heart. I ask myself at that moment, I channel from the Akashic Records. I'll be like, Edgar Casey, what do we play? And then Edgar Casey be like, I want some Black Sheep. I'll be like, all right, sounds like a good choice. And then, but here's an important thing to remember is when you ask for something and you're in the flow and you're rocking within the parameters of the law of momentum and your vibration could electrocute a small fly if it would touch you. You sometimes get more than you ask for. Sometimes not only do you get Black Sheep, but sometimes you'll find Black Sheep and Cypress Hill on Yo MTV Raps from Spring Break. Man, I'm telling you, the universe is real kind to a motherfucker these days. All right, yo, it's 10:35. Let's smoke.
Yo! Now, throw your hands in the air. Come on, throw your hands in the air. Come on, throw your hands in the air. Now say yeah. Yo, who's the Black Sheep? What's the Black Sheep? Don't know who I am, but when I'm coming to your sleep. Wasn't in a rumble, wasn't in your spit. Do know who I am, but listen here.
Cause
Back into the front, don't front. You wanna get down, I wanna give you what you want. And I never had. Like it up, you got a hat.
what's going on?
Styling is creative, like you love the native.
Can't be violated or even desupplicated.
Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. Wow, this is kind of bad. Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. Or that. Word. Yo, where's the Black Sheep? Here's the Black Sheep. Even if you wanted to, the block would not be responsible for like that. But you're not swinging like that. Because it's fact, for me, you might not trust. Therefore, I ignore. Do as I feel inside. I'll live with me. I got my back and say, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Black, I'm not playing. Need to go with this and go with this without delay. And see, in actuality, you want to get a D, I'm not going to be deeper. And it comes about you was blue, try to rock it. And it's not a honey, never play. I try to block it. It's never with the fool. Someone's in the school, never see a sweat, yo, you never see a screw. I'm about to blow while I'm still here to rock. Get it on the job with the mark, is it drunk? Don't punch it, girl. Don't punch it block, punch it in the mix to rock the block. Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. Wow, this is kind of bad. Or you can get with that. Or you can get with that. You can get with this. All that, I can take it with her. Check it out, everybody. AJ number 9. Living New York Transit Live.
Everybody.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Jump back to the seat, jump, 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 get in the thing. Jump, we be jump out, get up, down, jump, 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 open the door, you better believe it. Slide through, swift. Lead and the lead, and we can make it. It's a beat, so I walk with arms and wait, you see. It's the abyss to me, do, but it's down. I love just to say you play, hold your cup, yo, I got the container. Pass a fader, screw up a fader. Black Sheep, you play like the Sony innovator. Never a tracer, 40 and faker, and you can get a scoop. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Why you can do with this? you can give us that. You can give us this, or you can give us that. I can give us this. This is not a fact. You can give us this, or you can give us that. Or you can give us that.
All right. I just had a moment right there. You know, the other day I asked myself, this is Coffee and Bonghits. I'm Jesse Sponberg. Thanks for being here. What's up, Ashanti? I seen you, right? Ashanti won one of those Coffee and Bonghits bongs the other day. I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes we give away dope ass bongs from Binger Glass. I've been slacking on doing the giveaways, yo, but we got that bomb ass custom Coffee and Bonghits. Coffee and Bonghits. Whoops, that's what I was looking for. The Coffee and Bonghits merch from Binger Glass Designs. This is some beautiful shit. You can see we got the fish. You'll be able to get that with Kudokans if you want. It'll be available in the Kudokan Reward Store. Yo, shout out to Binger Glass Designs. So I asked myself the other day, because when Shock G died, it was like when your kung fu teacher dies, right? Like when your kung fu teacher dies and you're like a Shaolin, or when your master dies and you're a samurai, you step up, right, to a different level, right? And so I took Shock G's loss and the timing of it as being really quantum to me, right? And so I thought to myself, I say, well, who else would affect me that way? Like on a level where like they're so deeply built into my suave personality, right? That they're so built into my charisma. Like I emulated their decision making and their strategizing, right? And it was Drez. Because that is a cool ass fucking dude. I will tell you that shit. All right, let's get to the fucking news. Because we only got like 17 minutes. Or we got however long we want now. Remember, I told you I canceled all of our obligations that kept us on schedule. So we can do whatever we want. Yo, sorry for that. But I like to tell people I love them while they're still alive when I can, right? So maximum respect and shout out to freaking Drez of Black Sheep. That's funny. I always call him Drez of Black Sheep as if motherfuckers just know all kinds of other Drezes, right? Okay, look, before I jump into this Joe Biden shit right here. So the Southern District of New York came and served, it said they executed a search warrant. Whenever I hear that, I always think of poor search warrants. Like, don't do it. I got a wife and kids. I got a family at home. Like in those old gangster movies, the black and white ones, when they pull a 38 special on a guy, he'd be like, don't do it. Don't do it. I got a wife and kids. They'd be like, poof. Like that sets you up. Like, no, if that's how you're petitioning for your life is the value of somebody else. If that's how you negotiate, those are your bargaining chips. Like, give me one reason I should let you live. And then he's like, my wife and kids are totally not douches. They're like, not good enough. Plus, what bad guy that carries a gun and is thinking about shooting somebody is really like family oriented anyways. Okay, so but honestly, those are the kind of people that Rudy Giuliani hangs out with, because while that kind of caricature might seem antiquated in the United States, it's still commonplace throughout Europe, Russia, the weird region between Russia and Europe, right? Like the defederated states of like Ukraine and Lithuania and I don't know, and the former Yugoslavian countries, and everybody's got crooked governments, and money buys political favors, and everybody's talking about Joe Biden's son's laptop, right? So Rudy Giuliani's over here. Look, I'm not going to placate. I'm not going to placate to stupid people. I'm just going to give you the straight dirt like I've been giving it to you for more than 2 years. I remember working at the abalone farm trying to explain to you people. So the Russians pay these Ukrainian mobsters some money. The Ukrainian mobsters start hanging out with Rudy Giuliani. When the Trump campaign was running for office, when you run for office, you're given access to very sensitive voter data. And you're pretty pledged to secrecy. And it contains like the Cambridge Analytica style of information, right? Which one could use to craft the most awesome political machine of ads to manipulate all the dunderheads and the dullards, right? Everybody knows what I'm talking about at this point, I think, right? Because I'm probably talking to a decently intellectually exclusive audience at this point, right? Hopefully my dangling participles have pushed all the sideline reporters over the cliff by this point. So let's just continue moving forward. Rudy Giuliani kicks it with these nasty, dirty people who they even have like messages about killing the ambassador to the Ukraine, the United States ambassador, and her name escapes me. Forgive me, I haven't thought about her name in like 2 years. But when I was working at the abalone farm, it was clear where the line was. It was Les Parnoff and Paul Manafort, and so anyways, Paul Manafort took that sensitive election data and made sure it got into the hands of the bad guys. And when you trace all of this back, all of it back, Rudy Giuliani, the mobsters, the Ukrainians, everybody, it goes directly back to Putin, right? Then they install Rudy Giuliani as Donald Trump's free attorney, which was just basically like Destro. He was just palling around, being a toolie, being a stooge, saying the craziest shit. Being him and Donald Trump were like the apple dumpling gang, where they try to run. They're trying to get out of town on a horse, and one of them's turned around backwards looking the wrong way, and the other one's riding, and the guy starts to fall off, and the guy in front gets hit in the face by a low-hanging tree branch. You know what I'm talking about? So then Donald Trump started having secret meetings with Vladimir Putin where in these secret meetings, they took notes, and when the meeting was over, Donald Trump ordered the notes to be destroyed, right? Now, we know that previous to that, there had been a lot of talk about building a casino in Moscow, a whole Trump Tower hotel casino thing. They'd been pitching it, right? It wasn't a secret, and then it kind of became a secret. But it's not a secret, like to anybody who's been paying attention. So then Donald Trump can't get an attorney. Donald Trump can't get a loan from anybody Nobody will give this dude a loan for not only to try to get the Moscow project, but also to like run for office and to pay his enormous debts. As we know, the man is perpetually bankrupt. And probably is broke as shit, right? So, oh man, let me get my logo up there. Slipping. God, I messaged this company and I'm like, for God's sake, could you just keep my logo up there and have a default? If I change the logo like this to the world's best silhouette logo, can it just bounce back naturally? But no. Okay, so then Donald Trump gets a loan from Deutsche Bank with mysterious co-signers and collaterals. Nobody else would give this dude a loan. Now, here's a weird plot twist that you're never going to catch. The guy that actually facilitated the loan for Donald Trump from the Deutsche Bank was the son of Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy, who abruptly resigned from a job that is intended to be a lifetime appointment. He was just like, sayonara, arrivederci, bon voyage. Right? You're not supposed to do that. But he did. And his son is the one that facilitated it, right? So here's the thing. When they had the Mueller report was very specifically ordered to narrow the scope of its findings strictly to the question of, did the Trump campaign collude with Russia? To which the answer was yes. But you can't indict a sitting president, right? Okay. Take that, put that over here. We might talk about it. We might not get back to it. That's never a guarantee on this show that I'll remember what the hell I intended to loop back to. Because it's all just goes in so many directions. But if you pay attention to this show, you should have a decent context of what I'm talking about. So then the Mueller report found all kinds of other crimes that were committed, like the inauguration ball, like different things that Jared and Ivanka were into, and things that the Trump brothers were into, and they've already been subpoenaed before, and everybody just had to wait until the president was out of office, right? But the thing is that while all this was going on, the old Justice Department, headed by Bill Barr and the President of the United States, they circulated a rumor that said that the head of the Southern District of New York was going to resign. Right? Bill Barr said it. He said, I heard that the dude was going to resign. And all the news went, no way, the dude's going to resign. So the news went to the dude and they said, are you going to resign? And he said, let me make this very clear. I have no intention of resigning. That's it, right? That's all he said. And then Donald Trump said, because of his insubordination, he's fired. So they fired the head of the Southern District of New York. Now, Donald Trump had no plans of losing that election. And if you paid attention to this show, I, in a million years, did not think that Donald Trump was going to lose this election, having had just been all over the country where it was Donald Trump everywhere. But I learned something. The smallest dogs bark the loudest, right? And I learned that the same brain dynamics that makes a dude with an inferiority complex buy a giant truck is the same thing that makes a dude with little confidence in his religion thump his Bible and a dude that has little confidence in his candidate get gigantic flags. Okay, so they fired that guy from the Southern District of New York. His name escapes me, right? But all this is going on under the thought that Donald Trump is still going to become the president. And people started getting loose lippy. People like Rudy Giuliani just being flippant and throwing out secrets and not even caring and promised that I never say the word literally on this show again, but the man is sinking ships with his lips to validate that colloquialism. That's a better way to say literally. Right? I'm validating the colloquialism, if I could say that word. So here's the point. Here's the point now. Bill Barr was a huge obstructionist, right? Remember when the Mueller report came out, Bill Barr read it first. And he was like, I'm Bill Barr. I read this. And it says, shit's cool, man. Right? And everyone's like, oh, shit's cool. Hey, shit's cool. Shit's cool. Yeah. Everybody said shit's cool for like a whole day. And then after a day, everybody got to actually look at it and they're like, no, shit is not even cool. Why would you say this shit was cool? And all the lummoxes, right? All the cinder block head people, they're like, too late, no takebacks. He said shit's cool, no takebacks. Right? And in the middle of all this is some of the nastiest, most evil ass mofos, man. Rudy Giuliani is a gross mofo. That doesn't even factor in what Borat did to him. Rudy Giuliani is a terrible, awful person. But so is every single person that Donald Trump hangs out with him. That Donald Trump lets hang out with him. They're like the cast of bad guys from the Dick Tracy cartoon. Like they're just like Cheesehead and like Machine Gun Face. I don't know. I don't know any of the Dick Tracy dudes. I'm not that old. I'm not. I just look like I am. I kind of almost cried a little bit. That's why my eyes are puffy. I really, really, really love Drez. I really love Drez. Like, do I read books? No, I read instructions too. Things you see when you window wish. Maybe another lifetime, G. I hope to see that you're as fly as we are. Like, damn, you can never take that away from me. Anyways, I look real quick. Side note, last night I was in a business conversation and the dude was not doubting my shit, but he was throwing gravel on my bike path, right? So I grabbed my monkey nut and I handed it to him and I was like, yo, G, hold that. And he was like, man, what's this? I was like, you don't know, do you? He's like, no. I was like, I know you don't. It's a monkey nut. To get this, do you know where to get it? He's like, no. I was like, I know you don't. You got to go in the jungle and you got to track down wild monkeys. And this is what they eat. You got to track down wild monkeys and this is what they eat. And you don't know anybody else that has one of these. But if you find somebody that has one of these, you should invest in their coin. And then I took it back from him. Do you think I could have done that without Drez giving me the confidence to do that? No way, man. When I seen those monkeys, I was like, I gotta go. Speaking of which, I do kind of gotta go. I'll tell you more about Rudy Giuliani tomorrow. We'll know a little more. But this is big. They took his electronics. And remember, like I said earlier, he's really dumb. So I'm sure he typed out the details to every plan. Oh my God, the dude is so dumb. Oh, he's dumb. He's probably got syphilis too. You know, all these dudes just end up boning everybody, each other. They don't even give a shit. If you're watching this show on Facebook, I feel bad for you, son. Boom. You should be watching this on Urban Survivor, man. And then if you want to participate in that discussion, it'll take you to the YouTube. And yeah, don't forget about the podcast version. Oh, that's not the podcast version. Look, do you guys see the typo in there? We're missing a V, but nobody can read anyway. So they're just like, oh, what a cool picture. Don't forget, kids, if you are worried about buying real Crocs, falling in love with them, and becoming a zealot that wears them to job interviews or with long pants, my suggestion is to get fake Crocs because they'll break way before you get a chance to fall in love with them. Also, buy the vaccine. The vaccine. It works great. I'm just kidding. All right, but for real, y'all should get some Kudokins. All right, remember, if I don't say Audi 5000G at the end of the episode, then that means that the monkeys with herpes stole my phone. Or it could have been the cops on meth. I don't know. They're both just equally evil. Don't let either one of them scratch you. All right, thanks to all our people, all our sponsors, everybody on the team. Thanks to our special guest, Momo came through. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, watched. We will see you tomorrow. And remember, we will see you in Miami June 3rd, 4th, and 5th for some kind of version of the Kudokan Scumbag concert.